Trae Young has been going off in the playoffs this year, so today we're going to be seeing if an entire team of Trae Youngs could win a championship and possibly go 82-0 inside of NBA 2K21. I have replaced the entire Atlanta Hawks team, so it is only Trae Young on the team. And we're going to be going through a normal season of the NBA to see how well this team of Trae Young could do. The big problem with this team is that his defense is going to suck. He's not going to be able to guard pretty much any position. Even his perimeter defense is awful. So he's going to struggle defensively, but he also should be the best team offensively. I want you guys to leave your comment down below how well you think Trae Young can do. Do you think he'll make playoffs? Do you think he'll get eliminated in the first round, second round, conference finals, win the championship? Leave your comment down below on what you think. Let's get right into the simulation to see how well he does. All right, so I made it to the All-Star draft, and unfortunately, there is not a single Trae Young on either of the All-Star teams. I thought at least one of the Trae Youngs would make it in here, but I guess with so many of them, none of them can really stand out. But making our way to All-Star weekend, Trae Young doing pretty good so far. He's 30-22, 6th in the Eastern Conference. Obviously, the undefeated 82-0 isn't happening. It was kind of unrealistic in the first place anyways. But let's see how he finishes off the season. All right, we made it to the end of the season. Trae Young going to keep that 6th seed in the East. But checking out the awards, we got Jokic as MVP, just like in real life. LaMelo, Rookie of the Year. Dinwiddie gets 6th man. Giannis with Defensive Player. Christian Wood with Most Improved. And Steve Nash of the Nets gets Coach of the Year. Checking out our All-NBA teams, there's not going to be Trae Young on this. There's just too many of him to perform very well. And obviously, he's not making the defensive team. And Trae Young ended up going 46-36 on the season, giving him the 6th seed, which means he has to face off against the Toronto Raptors in the first round, which is a great matchup for him. He should be able to win that series pretty easily. This is probably the easiest team for him to beat in the playoffs. I don't know how the 76ers were the 8th seed. These standings don't make a lot of sense. Coming over to player stats, though, the top Trae Young on the team had 14.7 points per game, and scoring was spread out throughout all the Trae Youngs that actually played. There's 2 that didn't get any minutes during the season. This Trae Young went down to an 80 overall. This one's an 85. A bunch of them went down to an 85 overall. Some of them went up. This one's an 89 overall. So I don't know what's going on there. Some Trae Young's getting better. Some Trae Young's getting quite a bit worse. Come over here to team stats next to see how he compared to the rest of the teams in the NBA. So for points per game, he was 1st in the league. He had 0.6 more points per game than the Nets, which was expected. It was expected that he does the best offensively, and of course defensively, he does the worst in the NBA. He barely had a positive point differential. He had a point differential of 1.7, and Nets had the best one in the league with 11.9. Field goal percentage, he was 4th in the NBA, shooting 50%. That's actually really good considering how many threes. He took 45.3 three-pointers per game, giving him the best three-point percentage of 44.1%. Coming over to free throw percentage, he is the best in the NBA. Rebounds, of course, he is at the bottom at only 6'1". He's not pulling many boards. Assists, he is by far at the top. Steals, he's one of the worst teams in the NBA, 22nd. Obviously, for blocks, he's the worst, only 3.6 blocks per game. And then lastly, he has the best bench in the NBA because it's all of himself, obviously. But without further ado, let's hop into the playoffs now. First round up against the Toronto Raptors. This should be a pretty easy victory for him. So starting off with game number 1, the Raptors take the 1-0 lead. Raptors take a 2-0 lead. Come on, Trae Young. There we go. He finally gets a game, and he ties up the series 2-2. Can he get another W here? Yes, he takes the 3-2 lead now. And game number 6 here is actually really close. Trae Young up by 4 points with only a minute left in the game. So let's see if he can keep this lead, and he's blocked. This is the problem. There's a lot of mismatches with Trae Young on defense. Realistically, Siakam can just post up. How did he hit that shot? Trae Young now? Trae Young's not able to hit the fadeaway 3, though. Trae Young might actually choke this lead. Siakam can't get the bucket. Didn't even go for the rebound. I'm sure he would have been able to get it over Trae Young. Inside, there's an easy bucket. Trae Young with the 3-point lead now. Oh, look at this. Lowry wide open. Siakam clearly blind, though. Lowry fading from 3. That is no good. Raptors needed that. And Trae Young should get the victory here. And in the second round, it's going to be Trae Young versus the Miami Heat. Would have been a better matchup against the Wizards. And the Brooklyn Nets actually got eliminated from the playoffs. This is perfect for Trae Young. That Brooklyn Nets team would have been impossible for him to beat. But let's see if he can go through the Miami Heat first. Game number 1 goes to Trae Young. Game 2, Miami ties it up 1-1. Miami with a 2-1 lead now. Trae Young tying it up 2-2. And Trae Young with the 3-2 lead. Can he defeat the Heat in game 6? No, the Heat are going to tie it up. We are going to a game 7. And we got a close one here in game 7. Miami is at home, but Trae Young with the 1-point lead with 1 minute left in the game. We got Jimmy buckets, huge mismatch, and that is an easy bucket for him. And Miami Heat, this is actually their first lead of the entire night. So Trae Young's been up the whole game, and now he might choke it away. The fadeaway 3, 2K. You got to stop having players take this shot. That is a bad shot. Jimmy, easy layup. There's just absolutely nothing Trae Young can do there. But Trae Young, big 3 right here. What was the release? The timing was very early. He's going to have to foul now. And the thing is, Trae Young was up the entire game until the last few minutes. There's no way he's coming back here. He's down by 4. He has no timeouts. Trae Young's got to hope. Hero misses both these. He misses 1 shot. Gonna miss a second. No, he greens a second. I mean, there's still a tiny chance here. A 3-pointer. Really quick. Can he do it? You got to put up the shot. And no, it is too late now. See you later, Trae Young. So second round is where Trae Young gets eliminated. So close to making the conference finals. But then against the 76ers, I don't know if he'd have a chance there at all. Let's see who makes the NBA Finals. It is Lakers versus 76ers, and the 76ers somehow get the championship with Ben Simmons as Finals MVP. A little unrealistic right there. It is what it is, though. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Never at ease, I don't know a limit. Chasing a dream, I don't know what sleepers. I got a queen, she lit me to eating. She ripe like a peach and she snapped me to snippet. You well overdue for that link up in person. Text me to fall through a murder, she wrote it. Still up with courage, you're doing a service. Pull up to the crib, I'm equipped with the brush strokes. Cutthroat from the low, when no love goes.